The room smelled like perfume and cheap champagne when she laughed. Not nervous laughter, not a mistake. Clean, sharp, public. "Don't you get it?" she said, glass tilted, eyes already searching for approval. "You're not my first choice. You're just the reliable option." People chuckled. Someone coughed. Someone else looked away. I felt it then, the quiet click inside my chest, the sound a lock makes when it's done pretending to be a door. "You're right," I said calmly. I stood up, walked past them, took my coat, drove away. I didn't look back even once. She thought she had won. That evening, her friend suddenly stopped answering her calls. I used to believe loyalty was loud, big gestures, public devotion. Turns out, real loyalty is boring, repetitive, invisible. I was good at that. Too good. I met her when she had nothing but ambition and a laugh that made promises it couldn't keep. I built the boring parts so she could shine, paid debts, covered mistakes, took the long way so she could take shortcuts. I was reliable. That was my crime. At first, I mistook her distance for stress, her phone face down for privacy, her late nights for career hunger. Love trains you to lie to yourself with discipline. But patterns don't lie, only people do. The jokes at my expense started softly. "He's old-fashioned, he wouldn't get it." Then sharper. "He's safe." Safe is what you call a place you plan to leave. The night I knew for sure was a Tuesday. She came home humming someone else's rhythm. Her jacket smelled wrong, not perfume, confidence, borrowed confidence. I didn't confront her. Confrontation is for amateurs. I planned. I checked what I already owned. Accounts, properties, documents, trusts, names on paper that people forget matter until they do. I reviewed the prenup she had laughed at years ago. "You're so dramatic," she'd said. I was just patient. I pulled phone records, not messages, timestamps, patterns again, cross-referenced with calendar invites she forgot to delete, work trips that didn't align, dinners that overlapped. Then I looked at her friends. The audience matters as much as the actors. Her closest friend, the one who laughed the loudest at the party, had a messy financial history. Loans, guarantees, one silent partner who didn't like surprises. I made a few calls, quiet ones, the kind that end with "send it over" and no goodbyes. By Friday, I had leverage. By Sunday, I had timing. She didn't notice I'd changed. That was the beauty of it. Men like me fade into background furniture when we stop performing. She was too busy celebrating her honesty. Monday morning, I activated the first move. A trust she'd never bothered to understand because it predated her, exercised its voting rights. Not against her, against the illusion she lived in. Her friend lost access to credit by noon. Frozen accounts, pending investigations, nothing illegal on my end, just truth meeting daylight. By 3, my wife called me for the first time since the party. "Did you do something?" she asked. I smiled at the dashboard. Define something. She hung up. By Friday, the rumors started. Quiet at first, then sharp. Friends pulling back, invitations postponed, the social air thinning around her. The climax came Saturday night. Another party, different house, smaller crowd, the kind where secrets echo. She tried to hold court, tried to laugh. Her friend wasn't there. Someone asked where she was. Silence stretched. I walked in late. Not dramatic, just inevitable. My wife froze when she saw me. Not fear, calculation. She still thought this was a game she could charm her way through. I spoke only once. I was reliable, I said. That means I noticed everything. Eyes shifted. Phones went down. "I paid for the house we're standing in. I guaranteed the loan your friend used to start her business. I signed the documents she didn't read." I turned to the room, not her. Power hates witnesses, but truth needs them. "She laughed at loyalty," I continued. "Now she can negotiate without it." Her friend's name hit the room like a dropped glass. Whispers followed fast, cruel.
My wife's face drained, not because she'd lost me, because she'd lost the crowd. She stepped toward me. "We can talk about this." "We did," I said softly. "At the party, in front of everyone." I left again. This time, people watched me go. The divorce was clean, efficient. She fought for image, not assets. A mistake. I didn't correct her. Her friend settled quietly, moved cities, changed numbers. Reputation doesn't travel well when it's exposed. As for my wife, ex-wives don't haunt me. Lessons do. I learned that silence isn't weakness, it's storage. That patience is just anger with a schedule. And that being underestimated is a strategic asset. Sometimes I replay that moment, her laugh, my calm reply. "You're right, I was. I was reliable enough to wait, smart enough to plan, and quiet enough to let her think she had won."